This is Team Three's presentation on Walt Disney Company and Pixar Inc. To acquire or not to acquire. The value of Pixar and Disney together in an exclusive relationship is of greater value than the sum each could create independently. The reasons for this argument are based from an analysis of the unique offerings in the partnership, historical box office performance, and an analysis of the increasing threat of market entrants due to accessibility and growth of new technologies. Pixar was unrivaled in their talent and expertise as a unique complement to Disney. At the core of Disney's corporate theory was animated characters. Disney found itself lacking as it had neglected to maintain a state-of-the-art animation studio, and Pixar could fill the necessary void. In the animated film space, Pixar was able to generate average returns of $537 billion from six of the films released between November 95 and November 2004. Between November of 1989 and April of 2004, Disney on average only realized $270 million in total box office revenues, and afterwards saw steady declines between June of 94 and April 2004. Disney saw 2% average growth in total box office revenues, while Pixar only averaged 16% year-over-year growth. It's clear that Disney is in need of an intervention through the acquisition of Pixar in order to construct the value they envisioned. If left to form relationships with other companies, it's possible that Pixar would lose additional value and opportunity as other major film studios targeted the segment. Fox, Sony, DreamWorks, and others were all seeking a share of the animated film space and were potential threats as access to technology increased. The question Disney needed to answer is whether to pursue a contract or exclusive relationship is based on whether or not Pixar will derive unique value to Disney's corporate theory, or if those services could be attained through other mutual agreements. This is not a scenario where an arm's length relationship could be sustained for either party, as each had assets the other could benefit from. Both parties mutually benefit from co-specialization due to the complex coordination and large value of knowledge transfer between the two companies. Disney has successfully identified an ideal exchange partner in Pixar, as their unique offerings are complementary to Disney's corporate theory. The unique offering as a combined force would help to continue to drive growth in theme parks and consumer products. It would also be difficult to find a similar partner with a proven track record. There are concerns that contracts won't allow Disney to extract the maximum value possible because contracts are conclusive with terminal clauses that potentially end the chance for continued value creation throughout all of Disney's assets.
Given the strong product synergies and opportunities for future growth between the two companies, we recommend that Disney acquire Pixar. Why? Disney's full ownership of Pixar gives them the best opportunity for long-term competitive advantage compared to alternate options. Pixar's investment in computer animation technology, employee talent, and ability to create impactful films make up for Disney's recent struggling animation business. And Disney's industry knowledge, distribution channels, and merchandising capabilities generate awareness for Pixar products that cannot be achieved otherwise. The acquisition benefits both companies. For Disney, they gain ownership of an innovative animation studio with established films and characters already known among their customer base. The acquisition fits well into Disney's core business, which is grounded in films, then strengthens their portfolio of characters and films which they can market through their vast merchandising networks and theme park businesses. If Disney does not acquire Pixar, they run the risk of Pixar partnering with another competitor in the industry. For Pixar, the acquisition allows them to focus on their key strengths in computer animation, innovation, and technology. They have greater financial and merchandising backing to increase their exposure to their target audience.
With the acquisition of Pixar, the main focus is to maintain both organizations' creativity and success. To do this, each organization has to maintain its own culture and incentives. This can be done by keeping Pixar and Walt Disney Company as two separate organizations but owned by the same entity, with Pixar keeping its leadership but reporting to Disney's board. In this new organizational structure, all shared services will be consolidated, creating synergies, but the creative and tech roles will be managed separately. Disney and Pixar Animation will work together on a project-by-project basis. Pixar will be viewed as a resource for Disney and will continue to develop and maintain the CGI technology. In addition, Pixar has been successful due to its autonomous culture. With the proposed organization, Pixar will be able to maintain their autonomy. As with any acquisition, a big concern is impact to company culture. Disney should not make drastic changes to Pixar's culture because Pixar has built a strong and effective company culture over the course of 10 years, which has a track record of blockbuster films, and there's little reason to change culture that is working. If Disney pushes too hard to incorporate its culture into Pixar, it'll lose out on these established strengths. This, however, creates the challenge of an overall cohesive company culture, and Disney will have to actively manage this through board meetings and make adjustments to their animation team's culture so there is cohesion with Pixar's animators. By maintaining separate organizations under the same entity, both Disney and Pixar can maintain their unique cultures and continue to foster an environment of creativity, resulting in maximum value creation.